that just like a beep test? Is it the same as like the running beep test, but just on skills?
I think it's pretty similar, yeah, but the running beep test is a pretty stationary line. So you only go the same distance every time. The line moves back every station, so it's gets a little bit tougher as you go.
Competitive camp for you. What do you take from that great playoff with the Marlies to build on that to get you to where you want to be, a starting spot in this lineup come October 8th?
Well, I think I just need to take the confidence that I got when I was with the Marlies at the end of the season last year. We had a great run, and I think we came up a little bit short. We were built to win, and a couple bounces go our way. I think we do end up winning that series, and you never know in the finals. But just take that confidence into camp this year, and hopefully earn a spot.
Not everyone can come back from the National Hockey League to the American Hockey League and go as hard as you did. I guess you got a good pep talk from Steve Spott, but it didn't appear as if you needed it.
No, you know what? I was excited to be there. It was one of the few times in my career that I got a chance to play in the postseason. It seemed like in junior I was a first round, just quickly done, and then that was my first playoff pro game. So it was really exciting. I was happy to be there, and the Leafs were obviously done, so it was the only spot I could be playing hockey. So I had no qualms about being there.
Dave Nonis pointed out yesterday there's 17 forwards with one-way contracts, and he said categorically people are losing their jobs. How does that play in the room? He says he wants to create just real competition on the ice for jobs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been touched on already. It's going to be a competitive camp. Obviously there's guys like Kessel, Lupul, JVR that obviously have locked-in positions. So, when you really start to look at the numbers, there's probably only, 13 guys for 7 or 8 spots. So, when you start doing the math, you realize that it is going to be competitive, and, you got to go out there and earn your spot.
Given the competition that is here, how do you look to differentiate? Is there something you look to kind of focus on? Do you stick to your game of what got you to the success last year, a combination of both? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both for sure. I think, I touched on it, just kind of continuing to play my game, building off that confidence I got last year, and but then just, always improving, always getting better, being more trusted in defensive end, being good in the face-off circle is something I'm going to focus on, and just trying to do all the little things right.
What was the message for management last year after the run for what you have to do to be a regular NHL player?
Yeah, just continue doing what I'm doing. Continue playing my game, continue being strong in all 3 zones of the ice, and just continue building on the little things. Do all the stuff right that I need to do. Be on the defensive side of pucks, win face-offs, create some chances when they're given, and I think just got to keep building off of what's gotten me here to this point.
Was there an indication of what kind of role they wanted you to play in like a top 6, bottom 6, or center wing kind of situation for you?
They never really touched on that, to be honest. It was just kind of one of those things where you come in, try and earn a job, and then see where it goes from there.
Chemistry is a big thing, too, that Randy talked about last year, looking at guys in pairs as well. Is that something that you keep in the back of your mind, just look to try and find a solid chemistry with someone early on? Like, does that run in your mind at all?
Well, I think any time that you can develop some chemistry, especially pretty quickly when you're in training camp and in the exhibition games, obviously it's going to help you. If you work well with one guy, then you're obviously going to feel comfortable out there, and you're going to create opportunities, and things are going to go your way. So, yeah, I mean, chemistry is definitely something you look to build and look to have, but it's one of those things you can't really force either. It's just one of those things that kind of has to happen for you.
When you play hockey into the first week of June, what was the rest of your summer like as you get prepared for this camp, and yet give your body a rest after a pretty long season?
Yeah, you know what, it was pretty short. That was the first time, like I said, that I'd gone, especially that deep in the postseason, playing right into June this year, which was, it was a lot of fun, but yeah, you're right, it doesn't give you much time to take a break. I think I was only away from the rink for about a week and a half, 2 weeks before I was back in the gym, and I wasn't going as hard at that point in the gym, but I was still back in, maintaining my body, and it definitely shortens your summer a little bit, but I felt better once I got back on the ice because I didn't have that long off.